Yeah.
That's all he looks for is money.
Well,
Okay, it takes more than air to raise a child, ma'am. You have to pay something. What else do you want him to receive to be able to raise this, ma'am?
Well, see, that's the problem. I have a hard time communicating with her. Communication.
I'm having a hard time communicating with her, so I can't even imagine what you have to deal with in talking to her about the child.
And he just wants to know where his mother is and why she doesn't want to be part of our lives, and why she doesn't want to come around, why she wasn't involved in any of his after-school activities.
That is a legitimate.
When a dad holds it down solo for 10 whole years while mom's out chasing a career with the consistency of a dropped signal, yeah, the courtroom heat turns up real fast.
Well, she left when our son was 11 months old. He's 10
11
now.
months?
11 months, yes. And she chose to pursue her career.
Wait a minute, I got hung up. You said 11 months
11
and he's
months.
10 years old.
So she left the baby before he could even say, Mama? Nah, that's not just walking away. That's a full-blown disappearing act. Houdini couldn't have pulled it off cleaner.
She chose her career over being a parent, although she wanted to be a parent, and left me with the child. It's been hard. I do what I can do. I take care of our son. She's still chasing her dreams.
10 years deep and still no tag team. One is building a lash business while the other's building a whole childhood from scratch.
With that, but she did decide to have a child, and I just want to know what happened. Some kind of financial compensation if she's chasing her dreams and making all the money she wants to make. Maybe she can just throw some money our way, and that'll be fine.
Dream chasing ain't the issue here. It's disappearing for a decade. Honestly, he's just asking what every kid deserves. Answers.
Would be fine, and I agree with that, ma'am. Is there a reason that you have not paid this man child support? He's been having your son for 10 years.
He said throw some money their way. What that mean? Throw some money their way?
Would you clarify for her what you mean?
Throwing money? Oh, please. What is this charity hour? That's not support. That's making it rain from a balcony and hoping it hits the right person.
She doesn't want to be in his life and be around and be a mother, and I have to be the father and the mother, then maybe I should be compensated for being the father and the mother.
You mean by her paying child support?
You don't get applause for skipping parenting and tossing bills, lady. You step up and you pay up. It's that simple.
Yeah, that's all he looks for is money.
Well,
okay, it takes more than air to raise a child, ma'am. You have to pay something. What else do you want him to receive to be able to raise this child? I'm listening.
It's crystal clear. The judge isn't buying a single note of that performance. No fluff, no filters, just cold, hard accountability. And honestly, I gotta give it to her this time.
He needs to get a job and stop trying to depend on me.
No, what you need to do is listen to what I'm saying and answer my question and not worry about what he has going on. Everything is about you right now.
The audacity to throw out that get a job comment, like, seriously? This man's been clocked in since day one. Solo parenting ain't a shift. It's tougher than any 9-to-5 she's ever punched into.
And to go without any sort of financial assistance, and based on what you've turned in, you've made money and you have not given anything to him for your child, it's absurd.
To be honest, it's not even about his grind. It's about her absence. 10 years of silence can't be fixed with lip gloss and lashes. Like, she doesn't even think about her child for once? Dear God.
Absurd.
I've been throwing money his way. And I don't know what he's been doing with it. Because I make over $85,000 a year.
Excuse me?
Over $85,000 a year.
You make over $85,000
Over
a year?
$85,000
She hasn't given you any money, sir?
Not too much. And really, the thing is,
this dude is lying.
Look at her income. That's huge. And yet she's out here dropping cents like it's a tip jar. Girl, please. Flashing cash doesn't make you a good mother.
Well, she's all free pursuing her career. I have to watch the child.
Wait a minute, what kind of, ma'am,
Well,
please.
it's hard to find a job and take care of a kid.
What kind of career does she have?
She's an esthetician.
Okay.
Eyelashes, taking care of people's eyelashes. She makes pretty good money at it, actually. She's good at her job.
Okay.
I would give her that.
Some kind of bond had to exist, sure. But even the thinnest thread can snap when one side pulls too far.
Ma'am.
Diapers and...
Excuse me, sir. All this extra and this attitude, I'm the only person that can have an attitude in here, okay? Yes, it's right. So I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit, okay?
Judge Vonda didn't just clap back. She bodied that moment. No games, no nonsense. Straight grown woman energy.
Hero is a grown boy, and he has a lot of things he'd like to do, and it's very hard for me. I don't want to get any government assistance. I would like to do it as best as I can on my own. However, I can't go back to school and take care of our son and have a job and run a business. Is very hard, and
I imagine so.
It is.
I imagine.
10 years of grinding, and not once has he asked for pity. He's not here for sympathy. He's here for peace. This man's been juggling fatherhood in one hand and trying to rebuild his life in the other.
What type of expenses does your son have?
He has normal childhood expenses, food.
Is he involved in extracurricular activities?
Yes, he likes to read. He likes games. I like to keep him with electronics and things to spark his interest.
What type of extracurricular activities?
He likes go-karts, motorcycles. He likes race cars, train sets, video games. He likes going out to the park, going to the...
We're talking basic needs here, not bougie demands. Food, books, a safe space. He's not spoiling, but actually parenting.
Ma'am, do you hear all of that? All of that costs money.
It sure does. And like he said, I've been throwing money their way.
Every now and then, it hasn't been consistent.
It's not very consistent.
And it clearly cannot be consistent. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a reason to be here.
Does he have a job? Can you ask him that question?
Ma'am, you know what? He's taking care of the child.
Doing what though?
The child lives with him, correct?
Correct.
Right. So whether he works or not, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that he is raising you all's child, and you're not doing anything consistently. So we're going to...
And now, it's just lazy damage control from her. Random dollars can't cover missed birthdays and years of silence.
So, who carries health insurance?
Currently.
Obviously not him.
Do you carry it? Do you carry health insurance for the child?
Ask him.
Do you carry
You
health
seem to be the
insurance
one
for
with all the
the...
information?
Ma'am.
Well, see,
You know,
that's the problem. I have a hard time communicating with her. Communication.
I'm having a hard time communicating with her, so I can't even imagine what you have to deal with in
Very
talking
rough.
to her about the child.
And he just wants...
Whoa, that attitude is off the charts and all over just a simple question. She's acting like she's on a comedy roast panel, not standing in child support court.
wants to know where his mother is and why she doesn't want to be part of our lives and why she doesn't want to come around, why she wasn't involved in any of his after-school activities.
That is a legitimate concern.
That part hit deep. A real mother acting like a stranger? That's not only wrong, but also utterly tragic.
Who pays health insurance for the child?
Well, the health insurance, it's kind of hard right now.
So he doesn't have any health
He has no
insurance
health
coverage
insurance,
right
no,
now.
He has no health insurance.
Do it, please.
So we're going to fix that right now. So
No insurance and still no shame? She's flexing her bank, but the judge's face says it all. We're about to see some action.
based on your gross, it comes out to $7,083.33. And right now, the child isn't covered on any sort of health insurance coverage. So you're also going to be responsible for obtaining health insurance for the child. Okay, and I'm going to order you do that within 30 days.
Playtime's over. Judge Vonda pulls the receipts and hits her with child support and insurance. Clocked, calculated, and done.
Have your net resources at $5,138.10. So your child support obligation monthly, and giving you credit, how many other children did you say?
I have 4.
4, okay. So giving you credit for your other children, your child support obligation comes out to $698.78.
The number drops, and CCS is still serving straight whatever energy. That level of disconnect is not just careless, but quite dangerous.
And I'm also going to order you pay back support to this man. He requested in his paperwork that you pay back support to him. It's known as retroactive child support. In Texas, it can go back the last 4 years. So in calculating what your monthly child support obligation should be for the past 4 years, child support back pay is $33,541.44.
Retroactive support hits like thunder. 4 years of silence just got a dollar amount. And trust me, it ain't cheap. And also, it's not unfair either, because it's justice served ice cold with a side of accountability.
Any questions about that?
As long as he get a job. and stop living off of me.
You know what, ma'am? He can't be living off of you if you haven't given him anything consistently.
That's according to him.
Okay, well, you haven't provided me with anything different.
And she is still talking like he's leeching. Girl, just stop at this point. You can't claim someone's living off you if you've contributed air, sent vinked.
Is there anything further, sir?
No, not too much. As long as she doesn't want to be around and she's willing to financially help support him, then maybe I can go off and further my education and be a better father and mother.
Sounds good to me. So, if there's nothing further from either of you, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just asking for a little room to breathe and raise his boy. And honestly, we can't blame him, can we?